still and quiet. Alright. Oh god. What is happening? Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. What, you just run into the middle of this place where you thought that... whatever. You're summoned to the Hadrat house where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. What are you doing here? They say she's an ancient spider, spinning her nets throughout the city. He gives you a careful look. If she wishes to see you, that either bodes very well or very ill. How'd you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Tell me about Lady Webb. Do you not know Lady Webb? She's, well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunrid Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. That's where that cipher guy was. He pauses, eyeing passerby with suspicion. Quietly, he continues, she's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away, and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell. Learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings, behind the throne, too, it's said. He has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country before you go asking the gods forgiveness. Best you ask Lady Webb first. I know where all that stuff is, but... A whole mess of ciphers run out of the Hadrat house. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Problems in the city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Sorry, my headset's not sitting well on my head. Where can I find the Hadrat house? In Brackenbury, milady. The southwest corner. I love how this guy, like, just got into Heritage Hill without... He's just gonna go stand there now. I think I've pretty much explored this entire district, so let's just speed it up and get out of here. I'll go talk to what's-her-face in the place. There, that's the nice lady who helped me. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Okay. Whoa! I did not see that first thing. The tower's... It's off. Does this mean the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? I guess. I just moved a dial around on the machine in the tower. So you turned the tower off by accident? I suppose we should wait a while and see if it's really safe. So good job. I didn't expect that, so I was clicking over here and I clicked a random answer. But it's probably the answer I would have clicked, so... Actually, I want to go here because I want to go talk to what's-her-face at the keep first, and then I'll go to the house. I'm gonna go talk to the captain, or not the captain, the training person in here. Or I gotta talk to someone. There's someone I gotta talk to, and I can't remember who it is. Meanwhile, I'm like flipping the bird at the guy as I walk by. Fuck you. She looks like she's had a bath and a few square meals. She smiles shyly. A few? Wow, that was quick. She can eat. Any news from Heritage Hill? Your guards were charmed by a spirit of a woman named Lyra. I've gotten rid of her. Her tired eyes grow round. By the flame, you found her, my missing commander? She heaves a heavy sigh and loses her gaze among the floor tiles. And she was calling to the watch from beyond the grave? That doesn't make sense, but nothing in that cursed district does. What happened to all the soldiers under her spell? They didn't make it. I see. Nevertheless, thank you for your help. You've left me with as many questions as answers. But at least I know what happened to my troops and Commander Lara. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. A lot of copper. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. Eh? Alright, so I think I still have to go talk to the other... Oh no, wait, I had to do something else for the other dude, didn't I? Oh, right. Okay, that was what I had to do. Never mind. Sir? Excuse me. You appear to be having difficulties. And then he's... Oh, nope. This guy, just in general. He's just pissing in the corner. Oh, I wanted to see if he got, like, stuck on the door again. There's some weird collision of some sort around that door. Might be able to go sell some more stuff again. I think I got a lot more money now, too. Oh yeah, I can go get that item if I want it from the Copper Lane, but I'll stop in Brackenbury first. Got a crap ton of money from stealing and looting. I mean, honestly earning it through adventuring endeavors. Adventuring endeavors. Okay. Oh, and I have to talk to... person at this place. I think. Who do I have to talk to? Vienna. I think she's downstairs, if I recall. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's down the stairs we go. To talk to the lady in the creepy torture study basement. Hi. No, you're Bella Sage. God damn it. That's more whatever his face is. Okay, no, she must be upstairs then. 0 hours have passed. It takes me like 15 minutes to walk up the stairs. Was she at the sanitarium? Ah. She lives with the Scribners. Never mind. They're back in Copper Lane. Maybe I should read my journal a little more closely before I run off and start doing things. Oh, can I do anything with this, by the way? Finished in 4 hours. God damn it.
Hey, Olaf, can I, talk to your, you know, your friend? What is it about Isilmir? I'm right here, you know. No, you're both great. It's just, well, I feel like I don't get to spend as much time with her, and she's just so funny. I mean, some of the things she says...
What a dick.
are not nearly as funny when you've been hearing them for 50 years.
How old are you, Olaf? 7 hours, yeah. I don't have another person to assign, so I'm gonna fail on that one, unfortunately. Unless I, like, take a person out of my party, I suppose, but I don't really want to do that. Ah! Ah! Whoa! Hey! Jude, I'm trying to do a thing and you're just standing in my way in your bathrobe. Fuck. As you near the apparition, you're overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits in a stone, like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of an emotion rather than the emotion itself. It wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition Pause. The apparition's brow is tensed, a look of concern playing across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
My mind's been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
Bathrobes. The pain in your stomach deepens and you feel for a moment as though you're about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence, I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
The people we intended to convert. They committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations. Apparition exhales slowly and his lips press together, sympathetic rapport in his eyes. It places the hand on your shoulder.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Souls. Such a thing possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
No. Not your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm and soothing, and something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of many odd looks aimed in your direction as your last response echoes in your mind. I will.
Yeah?
Sorry, just had a moment.
Gods keep
God,
you.
I'm trying to turn down the speed, okay? And why are you couriers and messengers chasing me around the city? God damn it! Excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of hers who was lost to the curse. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it. Here, may it serve you well in battle. Thanks. She bows. You're quite welcome. Now I must be off. Farewell. Goodbye. What did you just give me? A pistol. Give it to you. Interesting. So the damage on my current gun is better, but it's a bit faster. Hold on a second. Oh, I see. Plus 10 accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. Sweet. Shock damage. Damage reduction. Crit damage multiplier. Properties marking shocking lash. Let's give it a shot. Get it? Ooh, I got a, like, railgun. That's pretty sweet. It's an electric gun. Electric pistol. And it's all shiny. Okay, can we finally go inside this house? I think we're supposed to go upstairs. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Lady Webb will see you now. Okay. I thought no one...
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. The woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers, their flesh stretched thin near to translucence with extreme age. Extreme age! A gossamer veil over pale blue veins. Ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt pattern after some great indiscernible truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
I've been running around, like, basically pissing off nobles and, like, blowing up undead. How do you not know what I've been doing in this city? It's pretty obvious. This is exactly how I'd picture Aloth's mother to be like.
Since then, as I understand it, you entered a quarantine district that is absolutely off limits to all civilians and somehow managed to walk back out with your life. What could possibly have been on your mind to make you do such a thing?
There's someone I need to find.
Not just any someone, though. Someone in the service of the Leaden Key.
Sure.
You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks.
That was pretty easy.
Is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend. Which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
Yeah, one of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. She closes her eyes and the lids flicker, and her face goes still and her mouth parts a little more than a sliver. Then her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground. The pages wafting around her legs like the leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back and her gaze is immediately upon you. Okay.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon.
Something I'll never be able to pronounce.
Grand Master of the Leaden Key.
What a dick.
One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known.
Cool. I'm making so many fun friends and enemies. Wait, can you tell me about this Theos?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit.
Sounds tiring.
Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Whitaker's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
Very slow voice acting, but at least I don't have to read right now.
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
What else is there to know but the leaden
Precious
key?
little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
Okay, what do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The leaden key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
Cool.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
Okay. Sure. There's something I can tell you about the Leaden Key's operations.
Well, let's hear it.
The Angwithan Tower in Heritage Hill contains an ancient machine that can control the flow of souls. The Leaden Key activated
This is
it.
troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The Leaden Key was born
These big
in that
long
period.
pauses.
It may be that Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it.
I feel like this voice actor did like readings of these lines and then they just got shoehorned in separately.
If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
Alrighty then. Yeah, I'll ask this question.
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. Must have been a special occasion.
I have other questions.
Yes?
Oh dear God. Tell me about Dunrid Row.
All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed. We are Deerwood's cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are.
They are?
It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster. And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes. But the truth is, I don't think many of them could bear it.
How did you come to be here?
Me? I started this place. In a different time, under a different duke.
I might have a nap.
I impressed the Duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head.
Wink. Are you psychic?
If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already
I love how I'm a
there.
cipher and I'm asking
Many
her about
can
this.
hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course.
Cocks
A
are
tiny,
painted in,
talented
bro.
few pick up so much about the world around them. They can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable.
You said you don't know what will happen tomorrow.
Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway.
What's that?
A quiet day at home.
We'd ask her how old she is. You wicked woman, where are your manners? Were you raised without a shred of decency?
I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Bereth carry me off before I'm through. There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age.
One sec. It's okay, my internet just imploded.
Try your best not to die out there.
Thanks!
Eh?
Well, I'm slowly getting more money.
No problem.
I want to go talk to that cipher guy again downstairs. Wow, you're still alive. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? I am trying not to die out there. Yeah, he was in here. Whoops. Hey, man.
Good day, stranger.
Oh. I was hoping he would be a recruitable dude. Maybe it's only if my party isn't full. Oh well. Alright. I'm collecting things. I should go murder that guy. I don't give a fuck about him.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Okay, I haven't gone to Andra's gift yet, and I feel like it's time to finally see the salty mast. I have to have a companion at the stronghold. Time to go to Andra's gift. It's all steamy here. This guy, oh, he's got a torch. I thought he had a burning mace for a second. That torch is really fucked up. Let's do the top portion of this, I guess, first. Grimy windows have been papered over from the inside. Just let myself in. Don't mind me. Addicts. What are you doing here? This is our place. Could really use a pinch. Found like a crack house. She's got like bunny, like electric bunny ears. Colfig.
My eyes are peeled.
Kind of a dick. Hey man. A young elvish man squints at you in surprise. You can't just barge into someone's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here now. Get out! What now? Alright, see you later, man. That's the person Shauna was telling me about. Someone who actually acknowledges that you just burst into their house without an invitation.